Hello everyone, welcome back to Crypto Gains for another video. I just did this video and I messed the entire thing up. It wasn't even recording, so I'm doing it again. This video is probably one of the most interesting ones I'm about to share with you. I did something big. One of the biggest moves I've done. I sold 200,000 of my Harmony tokens and I put it into Constellation DAG. Mad, crazy, ludicrous. I'm gonna break down why I did this. If it sounds interesting to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Do you know about Constellation DAG? If you don't, you're gonna know about it now. Go get a coffee, go get some chocolate bar, get a packet of crisps. Because, you know, in UK we call it crisps. Whatsits. You might have Lays, but go and get something. Sit back for this. This one's big. Before I dive into this, I need to let you know, I'm not a financial advisor. These are just my own personal opinions on the market. So please do your own research before you invest your money. That being said, Constellation DAG. This was a hard decision for me because, you know, I love Harmony and I've still got plenty of Harmony. That's the only reason I did this, because if I didn't have enough Harmony, I wouldn't have done it, I promise you. I can't help it. Listen, this is mad because 200,000 Harmony 1 tokens is almost 45 grand. I had a bit of USDT sitting there. It worked out like I spent roughly 45 grand. But what kind of money was it giving me in Constellation DAG? £45,000 roughly was giving me 300,000 DAG tokens. I think I got a little bit more than that because I probably got a bit cheaper at the time of recording this video, but still 300,000 DAG. Why did I do this? Because I want to grab a Constellation DAG node. Now, I've been told, whether it's true or not, that Constellation nodes can be very rewarding in the future. People claim that you could make up to 50,000 to £1 million in a year. Just saying what they say, providing that this performs well. For those who don't know about this, I'm going to break it down, really try and make you understand what Constellation DAG is trying to do. Let's dive into this. A technology ecosystem that bridges real-world businesses with crypto economies. Trust me, sit back for this. Get your coffee because I'm going to be on this one. There is 77 projects getting built in progress right now with the Constellation DAG. 112 nodes running, and I tell you what, I want to be a node as well running so I can get some gains. Or the white paper. Talk about the white paper in a second. I wanted to talk about the DAG. The node. Here we go. Now you can run again. If you can't afford it, fine. Don't, because I didn't really want to sell my Harmony, but the reason I went for that is because, I've made good profits in it and I'm happy to shift it over. And I'm going to compare the two, help you understand why I've done this, right? But let's just break it down. If you wanted to run a Constellation DAG node, you can do it two ways. You can run it off your computer, but you need to have about 4 gigs of memory, 160 gigabytes of space, hard drive space, and 4 CPUs. What is that? I think most standard computers have that, and if you don't have that, you can do it with a virtual private server, which is sort of like the AWS, which is like the Amazon something service. I can't remember what it was, but they are virtual private servers, which you can do. You can look into that more, but this is a good look, and I'll tell you for why. Because if it is, passive income is going to be insane with this one. Let's just compare what I've done here, because some of you may think I'm crazy, and it took me a long time to really decide if I should or shouldn't do this. And I'll tell you what, I did it now. The reason I bought a bit more than the node, because to have a Constellation DAG node, you need 250,000 DAG tokens. It's a lot. I got 300,000. Matter of fact, I got a bit more. And I'm going to show you how to store it and stuff. You've got this wallet here called the Stargazer wallet. You can see here, 305,000 is what I've got. Ross! I could have put a deposit on a house! What am I thinking? It just shocked me, it's a big thing. I'm going to break down that in a second. But yeah, the reason I did this and bought a bit more is because I believe that Constellation DAG is going to do a 10x, and I can see it going there. Why? I believe it. Look at the supply and all sorts, and I'm going to compare this against Harmony 1 and whatnots. Harmony has a total supply of 13 billion. Been performing great. I love it, and I know they do different things, but this one has roughly 13 billion. Constellation DAG has 3.5 billion, 4 times less the supply. Like that tender looking, juicy, finger licking, can't get it out, barbecue piece of chicken right here, you best believe. I'm standing at the front of the line. I've got my Jamaican jerk coffee goat sauce, kind of there, and I'm pouring it all over Constellation DAG. You don't realize. I think we're looking at a gem where you get on your camel and you travel to Agrabah. You see Jafarvi's parrot over there. He tells you to bring him the lamp. Bring me the lamp. The rest is yours, but the lamp is mine. Okay, man. You go in that cave of wonders and you see that lamp and you touch nothing but the lamp. And you rub that. You rub it for about 3 weeks. 8 months. And when you rub that lamp, DAG is gonna pop out, set you up for greatness with unlimited wishes. But nah, real talk. I think it was a good investment. If you can't afford it, grab as much as you can. And this is not investment advice. Like I said, I believe this is going to 10x, 3.5 billion. And I can show you what it's going to look like. Look, 3.5. 370 million market cap right now. Not billion, 370 million. I've already done it. I'll show you again because I told you, it messed up the whole video to start again. Times it by 10. I promise you, I'm a normal human being. I just have character. You'd be looking at a 3.7 billion market cap for Constellation DAG when it does a 10x. It would put the price, look at this, 14 pence right now, almost 15 pence times 10, £1.49. Now, it may go down, fine, but I'm just going to sit back long term because I tell you what, the DAG node is going to make me passive income. And that's what I was really excited about getting here. Now, let's just break it down because there's a lot of stuff going on with Constellation DAG that people aren't paying attention to. A couple of months back, this got dropped. US Air Force prioritizes blockchain security with the new Constellation network. They are using Constellation DAG. This is big, big stuff. If the US, Navy, is it Army? What is it? Air Force. Looking to use this, you best believe. Look what the Constellation network to provide US Air Force with blockchain security for data sharing. Big stuff happening right here, you best believe. I'm not going to break the full thing down. You can check it, just search, Google it. Constellation DAG, US Army or US Navy, Air Force, and it will come up. But that's just one of the big things they're trying to do. I've got up the Medium page here. The entrepreneur is trying to reinvent big data with decentralized networks. And, what it says here, Ben Jorgensen and his team are dedicated to reinventing big data with decentralized networks. He sat down with Jessica Abo to discuss how. Now, I'm guessing this guy's one of the big guys is he the founder? I don't know, but look into it more. I've been looking all over the place. I'm going to talk about the Stargazer wallet because, actually I'll talk about it now because if you do buy this, and by the way, if you do want to buy it, I recommend going onto KuCoin. You can come over to KuCoin because, some people just want to grab it quick right before it pumps. KuCoin is the best place to buy it. You can get it on Hit BTC, and eventually they're going to have it on their Lattice exchange, which is another Constellation project. Like I said, there's 77, right? As it says here, 77 in progress. Guess what else is part of the Constellation? Alchemy. I've been 48% up. That's another video. That's another project of the Constellation. And I think many projects on the Constellation blockchain are gonna blow. But yeah, I thought it was a good buy. It was a hard one for me because, I love Harmony and I really do see Harmony performing extremely well. And I would not really recommend anyone to do what I did, keep your Harmony. But if you can afford it and you do have a bit more Harmony, go for it. Because, grabbing a node now, a Constellation one could seriously set you up for greatness. But let's just break down some more stuff. White paper another time. Talked about the node. Here's what I want to break down, the wallet. Because if you want to buy this, you need to know how to protect yourself. Now, you can keep it on a KuCoin exchange if you want to do that. But I wouldn't recommend it. I would recommend maybe checking out their wallets. Now, you know what I'm like? I like to have my Legend Nano on the go, ready to go. It's more safe than anything. But with this right now, you can't add it to the ledger. But in time, they will. Look, install the Stargazer wallet. Listen, I'm going to keep it very real with you. If you're going to do this and you want to install this thing right here, look, right here like this, guys, turn your Wi-Fi off. It's a Chrome extension. So, do the Chrome extension, install it. And as soon as you see the first thing where it says, set up, turn your Wi-Fi off. So you can't get anyone eavesdropping on what you're doing. Why? Because with these mobile wallets and the web wallets, it shows your seed phrase. And you want to make sure that that's safe. And that's one of the big reasons why I was hesitant to getting this. But because I know that the ledger support is coming down here, like you see it, ledger support. And guys, please drop that in your Telegram as soon as you do. Yeah, I think it's going to be good. I'm transferring it straight over. It's going to be a good thing for them when they get ledger support. And by then, the price could have risen up and stuff. Now, when it comes to talking, what kind of prices this seriously can hit, because it can surpass £1, guys. It really can. I'm just calling £1. But look, 3.5 billion. Like I said, it's 4 times more scarce than Harmony. I've been talking Harmony go to £1, £3, £10. If Harmony goes to £1, Constellation DAG, like I said, 4 times less. Technically speaking, it can go 4 times higher. You'd be looking at a £4 price. If Harmony goes to £2, it's an £8 price. I'm just going to explain my theory here. Look at this, XRP, and I'm only comparing supply. XRP has 100 billion tokens in supply. It went as high as, in its last all-time high up here, shot straight up, it went as high as £2.50. Now here's my verdict. If a coin with 100 billion tokens in supply can hit £2.50, I have to believe a coin with less supply can hit higher prices. And if you're new to the crypto space, you see it. Look at Bitcoin, 21 million in supply, much more less than billions and billions and billions. It's at a high price. And you can see this with other coins like Yearn Finance. You search it in your own time. But let's just focus on Harmony. This is why I've been calling Harmony to go to crazy prices, because, it's like 7 times more scarce than XRP, which means this is maybe 10, 15 times more scarce. But keeping it very real, I want to show you, and I'm going to break it down real quick, right? Again, based off XRP has 100 billion in supply. Got to show you this. 100 billion divided by Constellation, because I want to show you how much more times scarce is Constellation compared to XRP. I'm comparing against everything here. I think it needs to be done so you can understand what kind of price. I'm going to divide Constellation's market cap into Constellation's supply into XRP supply. Look, this is how much more it shrunk. 28 times more smaller, harder to get hold of. So technically speaking, if XRP hit £2.50, just saying, Constellation DAG should be able to do 28 times more the highs. 70 quid. We could one day see a price for Constellation DAG at 70 quid. It's crazy. But you know what? I'm calling £1. And why am I happy with £1? I'll tell you why, because if this hits £1, again, look, market cap 370 million. Because remember, I'll get that. Let me get there. Don't want to jump the gun. 370 million, times it by 10, be super transparent here, 3.7 billion market cap. That would put the price, that's not even £1. It puts it more than £1 times 10, £1.49. Can you see that? Because I can. I told you, I just spent roughly £45,000. And it gave me, I sold my 200,000, anyway, can't have it. And it gave 45, because I had a bit more, I had some USDT in there. It made about 45 grand. It gave me roughly 300,000 tokens. Well, actually, I have a bit more than that. I think it's like 305,000. Being a bit transparent here, but 305,000 tokens. I must have bought just a bit under. But why am I excited for it to just go to £1, which is a 10x? Because if it's costing me 45 grand to get, 300,000, and it's only going to cost me 250,000 for a DAG node, I have 50,000 tokens sitting there. So if DAG goes to £1, I'm making 50 grand, which basically means I got this DAG node for free, chilling, doing nothing. Well, I had to set it up, of course, but that's why I'm excited for it to hit £1, and I believe it can do it. And I will sell. And guys, if you're a patron, you're seeing this video first, so you know my tactics, and everyone on YouTube watching, you now know my tactics. Always grab a little bit more, because, and this is with any coin you invest, right? Because if you look to hold coins long term, grab a little bit more. So, you can sell some, you still got some on the side. But that's my plan. I'm planning that Constellation, just buying this as an investment alone, is going to pay it off straight away when it hits that £1. And now's a great time, because, people are expecting November to be great. We'll see as time goes on. Again, they've got white papers and stuff. You can check it, but just do not underestimate this project, guys, what it's trying to do. Because if you can run a node, because it says 112 people running a node right now, and you make insane gains between 50 grand and above, it's life-changing money for some. That's all I'm saying. So, yeah, that was why I did this. And I don't recommend you selling your Harmony because that's a gem as well. But this right here, it could seriously be a gem. I don't care. You be in that Cave of Wonders just rubbing that lamp for 3 weeks. Okay, I got to stop. What am I laughing for? Yeah, so that was this. There's a lot to discuss, and I'm probably going to bring more on this. I probably missed so much, but I just wanted to share that with you. Look, Constellation Network acquires multi-million-dollar SaaS startup DAW to scale blockchain technology to more than 2,000 retailers. This is big. You know, DAW's a big project, big company, and they're looking to, you know, jump on board. You know, look, insights into spending habits of millions of consumers. This is big. Without compromising privacy. This is a serious blockchain, a data security blockchain, which is why the US Air Force has jumped on top. And if they are, I have to be on top. Look, infinite scalability, simple to deploy. If you want to deploy apps and whatnot, I don't know, whatever it's saying there. Cost effective and impenetrable. 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 I don't care. I'm not cutting it. I'm keeping it in raw, fresh, and organic, like Tesco's or Walmart, because people search Tesco's in America. It's like Walmart. Check this out in your own time. You can see like some nice little partners here. That's a big partnership right there, guys. I can't stress that enough. I think it's going to be a good one. Time's going to tell. Again, you know, only invest what you can afford to lose. And if you want to grab some, I think it would be good, because, you know, even if you had £1,000 and it does a 10x, that's 10 grand. What would this look like if it did 100x? I'm just curious, because, you know, I was trying to keep it real, but let me just say, what would it look like if this does 100 times your money back? You know, £1,000 into 100 grand, £100 into 10 grand, times the market cap by 100, we would be looking at a 37 billion market cap. It could go there. If it did, what would the price look like? So right now it's 14 to 15 pence a piece, times 10, £1.49 times 100, £14.98. Just saying. Thought I'd share that with you. There's lots to bring on this. I'm going to bring some more on it. I think I'll drop this. If you don't want to miss this stuff, become a patron. I have 7 tiers. Take your pick. I recommend. Look, I've got 10% discount as well. If you want to be with me for the year, you know, share some laughs, learn some great stuff, you know, grab me for the year. I recommend my exclusive VIP partner tier. Why? Because this one gives you all my posts. It unlocks when I buy, when I sell, when I stake. You see it all. Go for that one there. If you want that little bit more, grab my CEO partner tier. You can't see it because my fat African head is in the way. Swear to God. It'll give you my super alerts where I talk to you in my VIP Telegram group. I tell you way before I buy, way before I sell. I was talking about this. Oh, I don't know, I've got my ledger. I was talking about this in my Telegram. I was telling them what I'm going to do way before I even done the alert. Why? Because it was something I needed to share, and it's always in here first, way before I do anything. Obviously, then I did it. Drop the alert. Everyone else has done it on my patrons that have got those tiers. So look into that. High crypto profiles in that space. Trust me, you know, big money, talking about big projects. I'm going to leave it here. I will come back to it. If it was helpful to you, please drop that like. Give me a subscribe if you're new watching. Are you new watching? If you are, drop some comments. Let me know what you're into. What's your favorite coin? Do you have DAG? Do you have Constellation? Let me know. Drop some comments what you think on it. It'd be good to get some insights as to how to set up the DAG node. I'm going to do more research on it, but I believe it's fairly simple. But yeah, thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video. Cheers.